everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lydia here. So if you're new to this channel, just say hi. I am an expat working in Hong Kong. This channel is mainly to share my transformation journey in the past 2 years by changing my lifestyle, by reading books, and by building a healthier routine. Occasionally, I'll share some of the interesting things happening in Hong Kong, the restaurants that I like, the cafes that I go to. So in today's episode, I just want to share some of the books that I really enjoyed reading in the past 1.5 months. Let's get to it. Recently, I have been pretty anxious about something about life, work, but a lot of books have been helping me through this period of time. And today I want to share several of them with you, which I found really helpful for mental health. There are 6 of them. So these 6 books have been with me for the past month or so. I figured that I read books way faster than ever before. I guess it's because I have so many questions in my head. So whenever I found a book that can really help me, I just couldn't stop it. So let's start it one by one. Chatter by Kross, who is a professor at University of Michigan and Ross School of Business. So this book is really about how to turn your inner voice from critic to coach. So what I learned from this book is sometimes we just couldn't shut out the voice in our head, right? We just have so many thoughts and we keep criticizing ourselves again and again. No matter what happens, we were like, oh, I don't feel good enough. I feel like I'm worthless. And so this book's going to really, really help you if you're also on that journey, which I'm sure everybody has their own set of questions or problems they need to solve. But this book really tells you how to navigate your inner voice. The next one is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I think this is a classic and you see that in so many different book lists. If I name one thing from this book is really focus on the here and now. We have a lot of inner voice, like the book Chatter told us. We're going to worry about the future, we're going to regret about the past. But what really matters, like this book told us, is about what happens now. Say, at this moment, I'm talking to you through a camera, and maybe you're watching this YouTube channel. And that's what's really important, right? Focus and really focus on the current moment. To watch the sunshine, to feel about the wind. You know, we are here at this moment on this planet. That's already a miracle. That really helps me a lot to keep positive. So, good book. Next one, if you haven't read it, it's Oprah Winfrey's What I Know For Sure. Really, really easy to read, and that's why I finished it like over the weekend. It's very big fonts and all the simple stories, 2-3 pages, happen in Oprah's life in her own way to tell you like what she said at the back. Sometimes if you feel like you're anxious, you don't know what to do, Oprah is here to tell you what I know for sure. Your journey begins with a choice to get up, step out, and live fully. So those are the 3 books that's mainly for mental health, right? That's very much focused on how you can control your own voice, how you can navigate life without feeling extra anxious. The next 3 books, which are more practical. So this book is called Mindset. It has been on the best-selling for a long, long time, and it published, the first version published in early 2000s. It is telling you how to change the way you think to fulfill your potential. So we naturally lead from Oprah's book to this book. We all have this type of mindset. One is the growth mindset, the other is the fixed mindset. So this book really explored that. What kind of mindset really you can categorize yourself. You can really watch yourself from a distance. Oh, now I'm using the fixed mindset, now I'm using the growth mindset to look at things. They all have the same type of advice, which is just to embrace whatever happens and to look at every experience as a learning experience, to look at every day as a new day. Next book called Think Again by Adam Grant. I don't think I need to introduce him. He is just a very famous professor. Adam Grant is an organizational psychologist at Wharton, a top-rated professor for 7 straight years. And he's a #1 best New York Times seller. He has a lot of other books. If I have one takeaway is that when you make a mistake, be joyful. right? That's how we learn, and it's also echoed in this book as well. Making mistake is the only one way that you learn things. There's no way that you're born. Of course, sometimes you get it right straight away, but we couldn't guarantee that 100% in our life we will just be correct all the time. So, good book. And also tells you how to think things differently. At the very back of this book, Adam Grant says that rethinking liberates us to do more than update our knowledge and opinions. It's a tool for leading a more meaningful life. The last one, Keep Sharp by Dr. Sanjay, Gupta. A step-by-step guide into how you can build a better brain at any age. 12 weeks program, week by week, what you should do. Better lifestyle, eat healthy, sleep more. It sounds cliche, but if you really follow it for 12 weeks, I'm sure you can experience something very differently. And that's coincidentally what I felt in the past 2 years to start building a healthier lifestyle. That healthier lifestyle make myself feel more healthy and clear in my mind, and then start to read books, and it builds up confidence and positive mindset.
Today I met my friend Gabby. She is somebody who really loves reading books. So I was thinking maybe I should just also recommend this 6 books.
I've sort of heard about Keep Sharp, and I definitely want to know what and how.
This book is written by Dr. Sanjay Gupta. In case you don't know, he is the CNN chief medical correspondent, and he himself is also a neurosurgeon. So reading his book is nothing like only anecdotal stories or only theory. It's a very compelling book about how you can always keep sharp. It's never too late, and you can always build a better brain at any age. I don't know whether you know that our brain is actually 73% of water. It's the same as our heart. So it's very important, right? Whenever you feel dehydrated, actually 2% of dehydration will actually weaken your mind, your cognitive skills. So whenever you sort of feel like not very sharp or clear, then you just drink some water. Thank God, I really love drinking water. And also this book tells you a lot about what really keep our mind sharp and clean. And it turns out it's not that difficult. It has a 12 weeks guide for you to follow. You would think that maybe you need to do like maths every day or brain teasers. It's not like that. It's more about a healthy lifestyle and also a clean diet, a curious mindset, keep positive. That's the most important thing. The last part of this book is more about how to prevent dementia, which we would think that's very far away from us. But dementia actually developed way ahead of you actually found out the symptoms. Maybe at your late 30s, that's already deeply planted in your scary. It is scary, right? So that's why, especially for young people like us, it's very important for us to just build a healthy mindset and a lifestyle to keep us always sharp. And also, very important takeaway, you can always build your brain, can learn anything at any age. Our brain is not set.
This book actually provides daily practical guidance for you to keep your mind sharp.
You have a 12 weeks program that you can follow, so it's week by week progressing into a more practical lifestyle. I found out a lot of my habits already in this, so I feel very lucky. You said that you're also interested in this book, right?
Think Again.
Yeah. Think Again is another book I would recommend anybody to read. And it is written by Adam Grant, who is the most popular professor in Wharton. So he received his academic tenure at the age of 28. So he's like the youngest in Wharton School that received this. So this book is about how you can let go of some of the old way of thinking things, because we're facing a very disrupting kind of environment. So if you hold on to the thoughts that you were taught at school or you formed at a very young age, or you just stay there, it's not going to equip you to face this changing environment. So
I remember Factfulness was in your last year's book recommendation. Would you think it's a good complementary reading to that? So you have a more comprehensive understanding of the way you think and today's world.
Yeah, I think all the books, actually I found that there are a lot of essence in itself. Same as Factfulness, and also the other books that I've mentioned, all echoing the same thing. You need to look at things with a growth mindset, and you need to always be hopeful, and you need to have a healthy lifestyle. That's just like principles, right? You should hold on to in your life. So welcome back. It's a great idea that you can share some of the books you like with your friends and just keep talking about it. It's a great way for you to memorize the knowledge that you've learned or anything that resonates with you. It also helps to shape your inner narrative in your mind. And that's a great way I found it useful to keep reading and keep it as a good habit. So for those 6 books I read, I found that there are several takeaways that's quite persistent. The first is to stay present. No matter what happened in the past, it doesn't matter that much anymore as long as you have learned from it, whether it's a failure, whether it's a mistake. As long as you learn from it, it's fine, and just let it go and take whatever you need from it. Treat life itself as an experience and treat every experience as a life lesson. If you look at everything in the past in this way, you feel much better about the moment of now. The other thing is don't worry about what's going to happen in the future, because the future is all the things that you're doing at this moment and all the things that you have done in the past. The most useful way, at least for myself, is just to stay at the present and focus on the moment of now. The second takeaway is always being happy to make mistakes. Not to say that you want to make mistakes every now and then, but just look at mistakes in a way that you wouldn't be sad about it. Mistakes is a great way for us to grow, and it's a great way for us to know where our weaknesses are and know how we can learn from the past. The third one is stay healthy and live fullest, and those are resonated in all those books you think about it. At the end of the day, your goal for a quality life is to stay healthy and live a quality long life, and you can experience whatever you want. That is the 3 takeaways. First is stay present, and then second is be joyful of making mistake, and the third is stay healthy. I hope you like today's video, and if you really like it, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. Sometimes I share a lot more on Instagram, way more often. That's my daily stuff. So I hope I can see you soon. Bye.